welcome to Pirate News. I'm Molly Stowe.
And I'm John Makuch. On today's episode, we will bring you all the latest news from across campus and around the country.
We will also have your Seton Hall sports update and your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area.
At Seton Hall, the total number of cases on the South Orange campus for COVID-19 have continued to drop over the past week. As of September 29th, the 5-day moving average of positive cases had dropped to 0.4. In a notice sent by the Health Intervention and Communication Team, they still encourage students to continue to get tested as health services has plenty of testing supplies. Students can be tested once a week, and with fall break approaching, Seton Hall has reminded their student body of the resource to get tested. Health services can be contacted at 973-761-9175.
Today from 3 to 4, there will be a session on creative engagement using video assignments in Walsh Library's Space 154. This workshop is designed to help students and faculty learn about screen recording and how to create/evaluate video assignments. Registration for the event can be found online, and participation can be either in person or virtual through Teams. Please contact Alex Pelaya at alex.pelaya@shu.edu if you have any questions or concerns.
Seton Hall University has once again been ranked among the Wall Street Journal's list of top colleges and universities. Seton Hall came in at 279 in this year's version of the list, putting them in the top 35% of top colleges and universities in the nation. The Hall rose 36 spots over last year's list and has risen 53 spots over the past 2 years. Seton Hall has continued to break records in class size and GPAs, leading them to higher spots on this ranking each and every year.
Come out tomorrow for a round of mental health-themed Jeopardy! Fraternity Alpha Phi Alpha is hosting a mental health education Jeopardy! In Beck Room C of Walsh Library. All are welcome to attend the event, which will be going on all day. Please reach out to Taylor Robinson at taylor.robinson@student.shu.edu for more information.
Now we'll send it over to Jackson Shank for your Seton Hall sports update. Jackson?
Thanks, John. Hi, I'm Jackson Shank here with your Seton Hall sports update. The women's volleyball team opened up Big East Conference play this weekend. They faced Providence on Friday night and Creighton on Saturday afternoon. The Providence game came down to the wire as Seton Hall got up early 2-0 and then found themselves in the 5th set against a tough Providence opponent. Although Providence had the momentum, the Hall pulled out the victory 3-2. Sophomore Perry Lucas had a season-high 17 kills, and both Taylor Jakubowski and Anna Holland led the way with double-doubles. Despite Seton Hall's victory on Friday, they were no match for 16th-ranked Creighton. After falling just shy of winning the first set, Creighton used their momentum to shut out Seton Hall 3-0. Taylor Jakubowski recorded her 9th double-double of the season. The women's next game is Friday at Xavier. The women's tennis team competed in the regional ITA tournament. One woman shined brightest, and that was Irina Gumarova, who advanced all the way to the round of 16 in singles. Her victories came against Lehigh's Hamza Havagal in the round of 64, winning the match in straight sets. A few hours later, she competed against a top-ranked Cornell opponent who came into the tournament with a 1-8 ranking. Gumarova won the first set 6-3, but dropped the second set 6-3, forcing a tiebreaker. Then the two went back and forth, but Gumarova came up victorious 14-12 to advance to the round of 16. Despite a fantastic tournament run, Gumarova fell just short of the final 8, falling to Buffalo's Pia Schwartz 2-1 in sets. Junior Ana Vestosa had the other singles win on the weekend. She handled her opponent, Hofstra's Kayla Solinger, in straight sets. The Pirates head to Maryland next week to play in the Navy Invitational. The women's soccer team lost a tough game against Marquette 1-0 in Milwaukee. Freshman Sophie Liston and Natalie Tavana led the Pirates' offensive attack with 2 shots apiece, both on goal. Junior Grace Gordon stopped 5 of 7 shots sent her way. The Hall had a glimmer of hope as Tavana came close to scoring on a second effort shot, but that shot was just pushed over the net by Marquette's goalkeeper. Marquette ended up taking the lead in the 69th minute, leading the Golden Eagles to a 1-0 victory over the Pirates. Be there next Thursday night as the women come back home to face DePaul. That's all I've got for today's PTV Sports Update. Once again, I'm Jackson Shank. Now back to John and Molly with the local news.
The Village of South Orange recently broke ground on the renovations to the BAIRD Community Center, a project that has been in the works for some time now. Village trustees approved extra costs of $190,000 due to unforeseen conditions, but this is not the first time delays and extra costs have been needed. The pandemic, as well as the discovery of asbestos during demolition, have all pushed this project further back than expected. Despite this, the project is expected to be completed by late 2022 and will add a new multi-purpose field house gymnasium.
Last Friday, October 1st, local principal Frank Sanchez of Columbia High School released a statement to all parents regarding school vandalism possibly relating to the TikTok challenge known as Devious Licks. The challenge encourages people to steal/damage property and show it on TikTok to brag about it. Sanchez says that the vice principal has responded to the issues by challenging students to create a new TikTok trend, posting videos in tribute to a teacher who has inspired them. Columbia High School is hopeful this will put a stop to the vandalism occurring within the school. Now we will head over to Cloe Borgognoni with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Chloe?
Thanks, Molly. I'm Cloe Borgognoni with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today we will see a light showers with a high of 69 and a low of 62. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 70 and a low of 60. Thursday will be cloudy once again, this time featuring a high of 76 and a low of 59. Friday we will see some sun peeking through once again with a high of 76 and a low of 62. Saturday will ring in the weekend with a partly cloudy skies featuring a high of 69 and a low of 61. That just about sums it up this week. Once again, I am Cloe Borgognoni. Now let's turn back to Molly at the desk for the latest on national news.
Last Sunday, a sculpture for George Floyd was vandalized in its new home of Union Square. On Friday, October 1st, the large bust of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Representative John Lewis were debuted in Union Square, where many protests have been held following the killing of Taylor and Floyd at the hand of law enforcement. Around 10:15 a.m. on Sunday, a man with a black backpack rode a skateboard up to the statue of George Floyd and splashed the face with gray paint. This was not the first time the statue was defaced, as when the piece was unveiled in Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, a white supremacist group's logo was painted over it. All 3 statues still reside in Union Square until October 30th.
A Southern California oil spill has leaked at least 126,000 gallons of oil into the ocean. An offshore rig leaked oil into the Pacific Ocean and has been called an ecological disaster by a Southern California mayor. The oil impacted 6 miles of coast from the Huntington Beach Pier to the Balboa Beach Pier, causing beaches across that area to be closed. Oil is expected to reach the shores of these beaches and is a complex and ever-changing situation. The spill was first detected Saturday morning, and the situation is being monitored as it continues to move and develop.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Molly Stowe.
And I'm John Makuch. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day.